Chapter 19. Housewarming, Take 2. You stand rooted to the spot, blood running cold, as Mr. Townsend's words sink in. What do you mean you have to deny our application? That can't be true.
I'm afraid my hands are tied. Without the signatures from the rest of Greek-Row presidents, there's nothing I can do.
Can't we wait? I bet everyone will be here any second. They promised they would be.
I'm sorry, but I have another meeting lined up. I can give you 5 minutes, but then I have to deny the application.
Mr. Townsend, I need a breath of fresh air. You fumble to make any excuse to get away before you start crying. I'll just wait for them outside, don't go anywhere. You dash out the door as soon as the bright sunlight hits your eyes. Hot tears start to fall. I don't understand why the other Greek presidents would do this to us. Your emotions quickly give way to a sob, and just when you think your chest is going to explode with a sharp, sudden pressure, Riley approaches.
I'm so sorry, Daniel. I thought for sure we had this one in the bag.
You throw yourself into his arms, unable to keep yourself from falling apart. Even as he catches you and winds his arms around your shoulders, you can feel his matching disappointment. We worked so hard to make this happen.
I know. You put so much effort into yourself into this, and everyone at Delta Tau Chi could see it.
Yeah, but there's no Delta Tau Chi, not anymore. Riley runs his hand soothingly up and down your back, and you sag into him, unable to believe that this is the official end of Delta Tau Chi.
Morning, you two.
I was so sore when I woke up today. An obstacle course tapped into muscles I didn't even know I had. You and Riley both freeze, your eyes wide, as all of Greek-Row presidents step into view together. You guys actually showed up. You're here, and you're still willing to support us? Of course, after yesterday, we can't wait to see what you two come up with next.
I knew you wouldn't let us down.
We have to hurry if we want to catch Mr. Townsend before his next meeting. But Trevor told us to be here at 9:30. We're early. 9:30? Our appointment was at 9 o'clock.
Riley releases a groan, his head tipped back as realization dawns. I should have known Trevor would write the time down wrong. How he's managed to graduate this year, I have no idea.
Does this mean we aren't too late to get you your charter back? I hope so. Let's get in there before Mr. Townsend leaves. You all dash inside just as time to see Mr. Townsend getting up to leave. Please wait, Mr. Townsend. Everyone is here and ready to ratify the housing agreement. I promise to make this quick. No fancy speeches, no more delays, I promise. You dig into your bag and pull out a pen, handing it to the Sigma president. You nudge him forward. See? It'll be 5 minutes, tops.
Alright, let's get this over with. Your frat is more work than any other on the campus.
You can barely contain your excitement as each president takes a turn signing off on the housing agreement. Within minutes, it's official.
Congratulations, you two. Alpha House is all yours.
Riley, we did it.
You did all the real work, Lambda, or should I say Delta Tau Chi.
Yay. A few weeks later, life is back to normal inside the Alpha House, but better. Every single frat RSVP to our housewarming party tonight. It's going to be the biggest event we've ever thrown. You know, if you'd have told me at the beginning of the year that you and Riley Coyne would be working together, I'd have never believed you. That's because you've always underestimated him. So did you. You're totally rewriting history. You didn't like him any more than I did at first. Yeah, but only because I can be a little judgmental sometimes. I admit I might be a tad quick to judge people, especially people from frats like Omega. There makes two of us, but Omega has proven themselves worthy to be our partners. I can imagine starting this new frat without them or you. Does this mean you and Riley are officially a thing? The girls are waiting for the announcement any day now. We haven't really talked about making things official yet. Take it from the person who's been forced to watch you two canoodling all over the house. It's only a matter of time before he locks that down. She dashes to the closet, pulls out a little number you've been saving for a special occasion, and tosses it onto the bed. And if you want to speed things up, this baby should do the trick. You finger the soft, slinky fabric with a growing smile, looking absolutely stunning. Always been a way to turning Riley into putty in your hands. Interesting outfit. Very little effort put in for the end of the book. You change into this seductive, sparkling outfit and feel a thrill zip up your spine. I can't wait for Riley to lay eyes on me and maybe a hand or two while he's at it. You and Dahlia head downstairs to join the rest of the house. Everyone is buzzing with excitement as they throw open the front doors to all of Greek Row. Welcome to the new old house of Delta Chao Chi. You thread your way through the crowd, smiling and nodding as everyone crowds the yard in anticipation of the party. I see Gamma, Theta, Kappa, Sigma, every frat's represented. That almost rhymed. You know, you could hear it. Don't forget the best frat of all, Delta Tau Chi. You whirl at the sound of Riley's voice. Even in the dense crowd, you notice that tinge of amusement anywhere. The moment you turn to face him, his expression changes from a smirk to a full drop of his jaw. Damn. Before you can react, he grabs you by the hips and drags you towards him. Riley, like what you see? His voice is husky in your ear. Like is an understatement. A vast understatement. You're trying to kill me, Lambda. You shiver all over as his low, gruff voice stakes his claim, followed by an almost immediately equal claim from his lips. His mouth brushes against your neck as his hands slide lower down your body. I thought you'd enjoy this outfit. Oh, I do, but not nearly as much as what's inside. You and Riley pull apart to take your places on the front porch. A rope dangles next to you. They're ready to raise the new Delta Tau Chi flag. Alright everyone, it's time to get this party started. Danielle, want to do the honors? You reach for the rope, give it a hefty tug as the fluttering fabric whips into the wind. Everyone lets out a huge cheer. Welcome to the new home of Delta Tau Chi, where teamwork and competition go hand in hand. There's no challenge we can't tackle together, even if we are on opposite sides. With this group, I can't decide whether it's more fun to win or lose. You're Danielle, everyone. It's time to get down to business. We have a few special rituals we'd like to invite you to watch. Half of Omega, half of Lambda, and all of Delta Tau Chi. Wyatt starts arranging Omegas in a line. They start at the front door and weave through the entire house, stretching almost to the backyard. Do we all have our lucky shot glasses? Mine won't be lucky until it's full of tequila. Lambdas and the other guests stand back and watch as Riley opens a bottle and twists off the lid. The booze train is leaving the station. Everyone cheers as Riley runs down the line, tequila pouring in each shot glass as he goes. By the time he makes it to the end, everyone is holding up their glass. A toast to our new home and our new partners in crime. Riley lifts the bottle to his mouth, downing half of what's left as the rest of the Omegas kick back their shots in a neat line. Riley passes the bottle to you. As a show of solidarity, the last of this tequila is all yours. Chug all what's left, take a sip, and pass the bottle on to the rest of the Lambdas. You lift the bottle to your lips, take a long, careful sip. As you wipe your mouth afterwards, you pass the bottle off to Dahlia. Make sure every Lambda gets some. That way, we're all a part of this. Trust you to turn a drinking game into a touching tribute. The entire house begins to rallying cheers. More bottles are open, passing around. Before the red cups start clanking too hard, you hold up your hands for the next ritual. The Lambdas have something they'd like to present to their Omega brethren. Homemade, never-fail hangover kits. I added my special organic ginger tea. And don't forget the extra strength aspirin I got from my dad's pharmacy. The trick is to take them before you go to bed. As the Omegas accept their gifts, they look a little dazed. It's obvious they aren't used to receiving such thoughtful items. Now look what you did, Danielle. You made Omegas blush. Good thing I know how to get the party back on track. Hit the lights. As the lights dim, dance music starts pumping through the speakers and the kegs start flowing. This isn't dance music. Your guests stream onto the dance floor, but before you can join them, an arm catches you around the waist. Not so fast. Before you go anywhere, I'm claiming my dance. Funny, I don't remember promising you one of those. His hand skims the tight fit of your skirt, moving over your waist, down your hips, until you both feel the slide of the fabric against your bare skin.
Too bad you're mine now.
You gasp as he twirls you once around the floor before dropping his mouth to your ear.
Can you believe how many people came out tonight? When we combined forces, there's no stopping us.
That's because everyone wants to see what we'll do next. You curl your hands into the hair at the nape of his neck and tug him towards you, not stopping until his mouth is pressed against yours. Nothing makes this pack of animals happier than when the two of us put on a show.
Is that a challenge, Lambda, because I accept?
He draws your lower lip between his teeth and lightly bites it as the sweet, sharp sting floods through. His hands drop to your eyes. You lose yourself in the music, the drinks, and especially the sensation of his hands on your skin as you turn around and shimmy up and down the length of his body.
You know, the guests are going to expect us to have a joint toast at some point tonight, but I think we should just start a joint housewarming ritual first.
Let me guess, it involves competition, drinking, and even heavier petting?
Well, yeah, Delta Tau Chi parties already have a reputation to uphold. What do you say to a drink-making competition?
You laugh and cast a glance around. Everyone is having a good time so far, but what you'd really like to see is them having a great time. Drink-making competition should strike the perfect balance between classy Lambda and rowdy Omega. The kitchen is already crowded when you step in, and as soon as Riley starts clearing off the counter to set up the bar, the rest of the house surges in.
Everyone step right up and watch the two Delta Tau Chi presidents in one epic battle to invent the official party drink of Delta Tau Chi House.
He picks up a shaker and tosses it in the air, catching it neatly behind his back as everyone cheers. I saw that in a movie once. $5 says he can't do it again. Why do I get the feeling you've been practicing that? Riley flashes you with a mischievous grin and starts pulling out ingredients. He lines them up on the counter and turns to face the group.
The one rule is that the drink has to embody the true Delta Tau Chi spirit and taste amazing, of course.
You got this, Danielle. Make us something delicious. Riley starts reaching for ingredients at random, but you purse your lips and consider your options carefully. Riley will be the first to taste this drink, so I need to make sure it conveys the right message. We have this'll knock your socks off and then the rest of your clothes. Even hotter than Riley, a little sweet and a little sour. Hotter than Riley. You reach for a red chili pepper. Start chopping. When you're dealing with a president as hot as Riley Coyne, you need a drink to match. Lift your finger to your mouth and carefully lick the hot juice dripping down your skin. The spice hits your tongue and makes it tingle almost immediately. Oh damn, this is gonna hurt.
The best ones always do.
You purse your lips thoughtfully. Take a sip of your drink, allowing the liquid to swirl around your mouth as you consider it. Needs a little something more. Add more booze. Or add some pure citric acid. I have some left over from chem class. I think it just needs a good shaking. Try this. She hands you the cocktail shaker with a wink. After pouring the ingredients in, you slowly shake it up and down. All eyes turn your way as you jiggle your whole body in time to the thrusting shake of the ice. The trick to any good cocktail is to make sure you don't neglect the friction. Up and down, side to side, just like that.
Oh, is that how we're playing this now?
He pretends to spill some of his cocktail on the countertop. With an exaggerated sigh, he strips off his shirt and uses it to begin wiping down the surface.
Much better. We wouldn't want to get to my workspace sticky.
You can feel the tide turning as the crowd starts catcalling Riley. If you want to win this, you're going to need more than just a sexy shake or two. I'll light my drink on fire. Tie a cherry stem with my tongue. Lighting my drink on fire. What's a little fire play between friends? Grab a lighter and touch it to the top of your drink. It immediately bursts into a bright, colorful flame. Everyone cheers as you push your lips and blow a long, soft breath over the surface. The flame flickers out, but the energy in the room remains.
Why do I suddenly wish I was the one feeling the burn?
You lick a drop of the drink that's dripping down the side of the glass and purr. I don't know, Riley, you tell me. As you both put the finishing touches on your drinks, you and Riley share a secret smile. Everyone is eating this display up, but you both know the real fun is only just beginning. So, how do you want to test this?
I believe ladies should always go first.
He lifts his drink in a mock toast to you. He starts to pass it over to you, but you stop him with a playful tisk. You don't really think I'm going to drink from a boring glass, do you?
You curl your hand around his belt loop
and tug him forward with a stab, some of the liquid sloshing over the edge. I'll take my drink. Pour it straight into my mouth. You flick your tongue out and catch it drip before it slides down the glass. Without letting your eyes leave Riley's, you lick the glass dry. I'd like to give it to me as fast or slow as you want.
In that case, we're taking this slow. Very slow.
He lifts the glass to your lips and carefully dips the contents into your mouth. As the sweet taste floods your senses, you close your eyes and moan. Yummy. Riley lifts the glass higher, causing cascades of the drink to slide down the side of your mouth. Before you can say anything, he swoops down and licks it away.
Oh, no fair, I want to turn.
What, with Riley or her? Ha ha!
You know, being specific, my dude. You finish the drink and step back, smacking your lips with satisfaction.
That's pretty tasty, Coin. But you haven't tried what I have to offer yet.
Let's have it, Lambda. I'm not scared of anything you decide to put in my mouth.
You hand him the drink you made with a wink. He takes a long, luxurious sip, letting the liquid swirl around his mouth a few times before swallowing. Well?
It's not bad. Nothing I haven't had before.
Not bad. Not bad. Let me taste it myself on your lips.
Instead of reaching for the drink, you hook your hand around his neck and pull him towards your waiting mouth.
The moment your lips touch his, you let out a soft, satisfied hum. So sweet, and so delicious. You pry his lips open with your tongue and slip it inside. With a groan, he relaxes into you, letting your tongue tangle with his in long, slow strokes. Oh man, how come nobody wants to taste me like that?
Oh, I can't. Jesus. You step back with a triumphant grin.
Oh, so are you ready to concede defeat?
I think we need a majority consensus. Everyone here is the judge. So everyone takes turn kissing everyone, or what? Your drinks are passed around as everyone takes a sip.
Danielle's wins, obviously. I don't know, I like the kick of, at the end of Riley's. I can't decide. I need to watch Riley and Danielle taste each other's drinks again. Ha ha. Wyatt grabs a pen and tallies up the votes. By the time the glasses are empty, the final verdict is in. And it's a tie. Both drinks have something special to offer. Under the counter, Riley's hand touches yours. I think this calls for a new official Delta Tau Chi tradition.
From here on out, we do everything in pairs, which means we have 2 official party drinks.
You slide your fingers through his and guide his hand. A grateful squeeze. You couldn't think of a more fitting end to this competition. Good call. Why settle for 1 when 2 is twice as nice? The party continues till well into the night. As the bass thumps, drinks continue flowing, everyone gives themselves over to the appreciation of all things Delta Tau Chi. From now on, I think every frat should have to change their name at the end of the year and throw a party like this to celebrate. Let's hear a speech for our presidents of the hour. You and Riley share a glance as the crowd starts calling out for the two of you to say a few words. He steps up to the coffee table and then holds out a hand to help you up.
Danielle and I would like to thank everyone for coming out tonight and giving us a second chance to make Chao Chi a success. From the start, it's been important for us to leave behind a legacy that everyone on Greek Row can be proud of.
We can't wait to start improving the campus. Everyone knows Lambda was all about doing good works and helping charities. And now that we're even bigger and better, the sky's the limit. You start to feel a little misty-eyed at the thought of how far you've come and how much better it will be with Riley at your side.
I couldn't have put it better myself, even if I'm the one who brought all of this about.
As the crowd laughs and breaks out cheers, you lean in close to Riley's ear. Nice try, Coin, but I haven't forgotten about our little bet from when we signed our contract. Are you finally too ready to concede that my way of leading is more effective?
Riley's body shakes with silent laughter, where there's nothing funny about the look in his eyes as he puts his hands on your waist and swings you down from the table. Actually, I can do one better than that.
Your heart leaps to your throat, and Riley takes you by the hand and leads you to the backyard, your fingers intertwined.
The night feels soft, romantic as you find yourselves alone in the backyard. Even though you know what's about to happen, butterflies take flight just below your ribcage.
Riley takes both of your hands in his, smiles down at you, the string lights casting his gorgeous face into illumination.
Tonight has been a long time coming, Danielle, so don't rush me. I have a few things I'd like to say. When I first saw you walk through the front door, I thought you were beautiful and looked like a serious pain in my ass.
Riley. The feeling was completely mutual. Believe me, Coin. I thought the same about you.
He flicks you lightly at the end of your nose. Yeah, I could tell. I've never had to work that hard to make someone like me before. But you were worth every second. I'm not ashamed to admit I was wrong about you. Every time I thought I had you pegged, you went and threw me off balance.
His smile glints in the darkness, causing a delicious shiver to move up and down your spine.
But the whole thing I liked best was how hard you made me work to earn your respect. For the first time in my life, I actually wanted to put in effort. College may be ending, but I was too late to ask you to be my official girlfriend. Delta Tau Chi isn't the only future I'd like to explore.
Your heart swells as he blinks expectantly at you. He looks surprisingly nervous, which is why you reach into your pocket and pull out your lint-covered ring pop. Wow. Hi, Deadpool. How are you? Still holding on to this after all these months. Babe, we're already married. You're stuck with me, whether you like it or not. With a laugh that rings through the night, he pulls you into his arms. The strong circle of his embrace causes something in your knees to quake.
You'd have known you had a smart-ass reply ready. Does that mean you're in?
Riley, with all my heart, yes. You smile mistily up at him, your heart and body so full of him that you feel like you might burst. Yes, Riley, 1,000 times yes. I can't think of anything I want more.
I can, and I'm gonna get it too.
Before you can react, his mouth is on top of yours. His hold on you is so tight that it squeezes the air out of you, but that's okay because he has more than enough to spare. His mouth moves with an urgency that makes your senses whirl. As his hands slide down your body, you sink further and further into him.
I've wanted to get you alone all night, but that was your plan all along, wasn't it?
What are you talking about? His voice is low, gruff, as his fingers the hem of your skirt. The whisper of his hands against your bare skin makes you feel faint with desire.
You knew exactly what this outfit would do to me.
You moan as he hitches your leg up against his hip. He slides a possessive tongue in your mouth, forcing your body to open up and let him in. You slide your arms around his neck and grind against him, but the sound of the incoming voices stops you before you slide a hand between your bodies. Last one in the pool is on lifeguard duty. As the party spills out into the backyard, you realize your moment of privacy with Riley is gone, but the look of hunger in his eyes isn't.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Lambda?
I'm thinking that we should enjoy every minute of our night together. A quickie upstairs. If you're thinking about what includes you, me, and a quick stop upstairs, then yes.
I think you're gonna really enjoy being your boyfriend.
You lose no time in dashing upstairs, his hands greedily pushing aside your clothes as you reach for his jeans while stumbling towards the president's bedroom.
Somebody's impatient.
Not impatient, Riley, just hungry. Are you a hungry hippo? He pushes you to the mattress in a rush of pillows, blankets, as you tug his pants down his hips. Your skirt rides high up your thighs.
What the hell was the diamond choice then?
I'm just saying.
We literally had a quickie.
Anyway, and now that he's officially mine, I can have this anytime I want.
Congratulations.
Clapping for you. The finals are over, graduation's behind you, and there's only one thing left before you bid goodbye to the college years forever. Why is moving out of Delta Tau Chi House so hard? Feels like the end of an era. It is the end of an era, Danielle. The start of a brand new one. Summer break, here I come! It's not summer break now that you're graduated, Trevor. It's literally just life. Get it together, Luna. You promised yourself you wouldn't cry. Cheer up. Did you forget that the three of us are going to Hawaii in a few weeks? Hawaii will be epic. Not to mention that big, fancy internship you have to look forward to. I can't wait. I'll be running that place in no time. Dahlia bumps you with her hip before heading downstairs. You take a breath and gather up your suitcases, wheeling down to the foyer. Stopping in front of the frame that has hung just last week, you look at the photo of Delta Tau Chi's first official class. It's hard to believe that this place is gonna keep running without us. A warm, familiar body settles up next to you, and Riley takes your hand in his with a soft laugh.
Missing me already, Lambda?
Actually, I was wondering what next year's class will look like. The next graduate or generation has a lot to live up to. I hope they do us proud.
Riley lifts your hands to his lips and presses a soft kiss on it. No one will be able to fill your shoes. But I hope they try anyway.
Your heart swells as you and Riley bid farewell to the photo and to the first home you ever shared. Goodbye, Delta Tau Chi House, and good luck.
And if you're anything like us, you're gonna need it.
Thank you for playing Rivals with Benefits. We hope you enjoyed your time at Villa Chevalier State University, ending your senior year on top. Wow, they really put a, effort into this. So before I talk about this and how I could have improved this book, as well as this chapter, if you did enjoy the work that I do, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Aside from that, there's a pinned comment. Check that out. Let's go. So, first and foremost, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, but here's my thoughts, right? I'm going to just go ahead and just completely separate from a lot of the feedback that some of you have left me, a lot of the feedback that I've seen in various other places and everything, and we're just going to go with my personal opinion. You already know this book is not for me because I have the thumbs down there. Rarely do I put any books as of the last year with a I like it. So with that being said, nope, it's staying not for me. The reason why is, that's a perfectly good question, don't you think? That we asked ourselves is, what will the next generation look like? In a book that's supposed to be about building a new house, building a frat, building, bonds, we didn't do any of that when you really think about it. We, had all these supposed, hey, new people, new pledges. We went through all that work, but we never met anybody. We never were like, okay, you're going to be taking over for me as president, right? Imagine the chapter that would have been like that. And you're, here I'm going to help you. And look, this is a team building exercise. And this is what you should learn. This is what you shouldn't do. And everything else. And literally and figuratively ushering in the new president and vice president. And technically two presidents, if you really think about it, because Omega and Lambda are still kind of like a sub-charter of the frat. But literally being like, okay, there's going to be two presidents. Let's usher them in. Let's build bonds with them. Let's, get feedback. Kind of like Dahlia was supposed to be, your vice president, right? So we could have got to know four new characters. We could have, built on this and had something with it and something that connected us to it more, and not just the Riley drama and the stupid Greek road drama that is really non-existent in the real world. But moving on, we could have done something with it and made this book at least meaningful. And I'm gonna put it this way: it would have been middle of the road, because I still think the drama between our supposed love interest and ourselves was just stupid and childish in the whole nine yards. But it is what it is. Apparently whoever wrote this never went to college, and then they also never grew up from high school. So just saying, yeah, like. Literally and figuratively. That's about it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's how I feel, and I get it. It's fictional, I guess. It was just really poorly written. Poorly written. Um, yeah. Again, let me know your thoughts. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in. Sorry about being late, but I've had a lot going on. A ton, in trying to play catch up, and then also trying to bring you guys new content and the whole nine yards. So hopefully you understand. Thank you once again for tuning in. Hopefully you got the end of the video. I'll catch you all later. Peace out.